for one, I would get up and check. But for two, nobody could stand up there. Like, I was on the second floor. There was at least how many stairs? 30 stairs to go up. It was 2 rounds of stairs you had to go up to get to my spot. And I know ain't nobody out there floating. So that's how I knew it had to be a sign. It had to be it was time for me to arise. Wake up. What they say, God is trying to tell you something, trying to get your attention. So start being aware of things that happen. Stop thinking like, oh, no, it ain't, it's not always anything bad happening. It's not, you know, nothing. It's just, there are, there are miraculous, what we consider miraculous signs all around us daily. But we're so, um, physical, I guess you could say, to where, it all has to make sense. It all has to be logical or, you know, document. We have to be able to put our finger on it and understand it, kind of thing, when some things you just won't never understand and some things that are not meant to understand. And that's the problem with us as people. We're always trying to figure stuff out without just accepting it just is what it is. But yeah. So I just thought I would say that since I looked down at the 444. Lately it's been like it's always triple numbers with me. Within the last, I'll say year, it's been triple numbers, and then it'll also be like double numbers. Like if the clock is on um, 246, no, 248 or something like that, like is where the number is, doubled or whatever. It's never just a regular number anymore. It's like always, I'm like, people say don't, it be talking, it be speaking. But do you have an ear to hear? Do you have an eye to see? Or are you just, letting stuff slip through you? All right. Let's get into the book. It says tip 9. Men, help her with the daily household chores. She does not want to have to always ask you, so do not expect it. She wants you to offer to help. Nothing gets under a mature woman's skin more than her man not stepping up and helping around the house. That is a major no-no. It burns up a woman inside to have to do everything all the time. Whether you want to or not, men, it is very important that you offer your help before she asks. Empty and take out the trash before she asks. Cut off the lights around the house before she mentions it. No woman wants to feel like she is at home with her brother or her child when her man is there. If the dishes are in the sink and you see them, it is okay for you to wash them, men. If the sink in the bathroom is dirty or the tub needs cleaning, it's okay for you to clean it. I promise, if you start taking on one chore or one task a day, make sure it stays done, you will see a brand new woman. She will love it and reward you in ways that you never expected. Now, as I said before, this is only directed toward the mature, unselfish woman. Give it a try, men. You will not regret it. Now, we're going to stop here for a moment because I don't know, like society, tradition, I don't know where it started, but this role thing where women only do this and men only do that, and which the men look the list that the according to the old tradition and the old belief, the man didn't have much to do. If I'm looking right, his list was real short. Like I'm trying to understand this. If this is a partnership, if the two have become one, okay, then why is one doing most or all of the work? Um, I guess I could look back and say, okay, during the time when the woman did nothing, when I say nothing else but bear children and stay at home, okay? She's at home all day. Now, mind you, back then they didn't even have TVs, okay? So, yeah, kids went to school. School has always been like Little House on the Prairie. Y'all, I'm dating myself, huh? They went to the schoolhouse, which was the church, but they left the house. It wasn't homeschooling back then. So the mom and the kids, from what I see, the kids used to walk to school. The mamas didn't take them. Or sometimes when they did, then they would go and greet the other women in the town and stuff like that. So, um, she then went back home. And she had, what else was she doing? Right? So I get that. Like, there's nothing else to be done. There's a house there. So, I mean, you just clean. Like, it gives you something to do, right? You want to do something, so you clean your house. You want to feel like a queen in your own quote unquote castle, so you keep it up. Well, I get that. Okay. Then the man comes home. He been out in the field chopping wood or whatever they did, the different jobs in the mine shed or the gold under the ground, working the railroad or the different things that they did. And then they came home and she had dinner ready and all that. Okay. Then we start evolving. And then you have it where, I don't know, I guess the cost of living started going up. And so the woman, which I, okay, two reasons in my opinion. This is me thinking. Okay, this is just my thoughts. Because remember, this is my talk show. So you have either she got bored with just doing the house and said, "There's more to me than this," which there is. We were all created for a purpose other than to just clean and cook. Like, everybody has some purpose for being here, okay? So now maybe if that's your only purpose, I can't dispute you. But I doubt if I don't know anybody who their only purpose is to cook and clean and lay on their back. I don't. I know everybody I know have some type of talent, some type of gift, some type of, passion, some type of artistic ability, you know what I'm saying? Something else that they can do, that they love to do, a hobby, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that they enjoy other than just those three things: cook, clean, and have sex. Bear children, I guess you could say. So the woman decides, you know what? I want to do more. I'm ready to, do something else. And she gets a job, or she starts her own bakery, or, back then that's what they did. They cooked because that's all they was doing was cooking. So what the father or the kids loved, then they started cooking it and giving it to the church at the, potlucks or at the Christmas dinners and things like that. The bake sales they started, and then other people started like, "Oh my God, like that recipe, you have to share it with me, or you should market this, or so that's how a lot of that got started. or they could do hair. They used to do their hair and they got complimented everywhere they went. Then the sisters in the town or whatever started asking them, can you do my hair? And then they became, the hairdresser of the town or whatever. Well, you have that reasoning, or then maybe they had more expenses. Things started happening. Maybe there was a sickness or something, and Paul or the man said, I'm going to need you to help. We need more money coming in. If they had a boy, then the boy went and got a job and started helping, also bring in money, stuff like that. Well, we are now, like within the last, 40 years, 50 years, I'll say, things have drastically changed, okay? And so now, for a man in now time, okay, to still be under old beliefs where we have evolved so much, and for a man in today's society who is, under the age of, I'll say, 60, 50, really. And for him to still think like Papa Nim and Grandpa Nim used to think, I had to ring the bell on that one. I got some questions for you. Like, why are you still, is that your belief, or is that because that just was embedded in you, or is that because that's what you saw your mama do, so now you assume that your wife or your girl or your woman's supposed to do that, and if she doesn't, then there's something wrong with her in your eyes or your opinion? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different variations of relationships and homes and couples now, to where, and I'm only bringing this up because like I said, I'm a female myself, okay? I've been married twice, and I have friends, I have family, I have a mom, I had a grandmother, and we talk. Women, we talk a lot, right? We talk about this stuff. We don't say it in front of the men, but these are the conversations we have. Girl, I just wish that man would just do something. Like, we have these conversations. Whether you want to act like we don't or not, we have these conversations. I've had them with you. You can't deny it, right? No matter how much you love him, how much of a quote-unquote provider he is, how much he's a good father, or how much he's a good whatever he does for a profession, you still want him to, in your opinion, pull his weight around the house. You don't want to feel like you're dealing with a grown child. And that's just the way it is. Women say it all the time. I hear it on talk shows. I see it on posts. I see it in marital clubs, on social media. It's all these wives clubs I'm a part of and everything. Like, it's there, and it's a big issue with women. Okay, now I'm just, like I said, man, I'm telling you this to help you. Now, don't go ask your wife, because she's not going to be truthful. I'm going to be honest. Unless she like me. Not many women are. She's not going to be honest with you, because I don't know why she wouldn't be. I mean, that's the time to be honest and to let it be known. You ask, so that's your open door, ladies. Let them know. But women want your help. They do. They have other things they would like to do. They would like to do more than just spend all their time cooking, or all their time picking up your dirty drawers off the floor, or your socks, or your whatever. I don't know what you do, but I mean, I hear it all the time. Women have upstairs, downstairs. They would prefer no one eat upstairs because it just eat in the kitchen, right?